All right, someone that's hitting like he's hungry is Kristian Campbell. He's been on fire since making his opening day debut. Well, we have Brian Abraham, Red Sox Senior Director of Player Development. He caught up with Alex Speier and Will Middlebrooks. Check it out right here.
Before you came on, we were talking about Kristian Campbell and what both Will and I have been kind of, you saw it in the minors, but it's pretty remarkable to see someone who has an offensive approach where it seems like he is ready to go, right? He is ready to attack, but then has the ability to recognize pitch type, location, and make a yes, no decision where he's able to take his walks. This is why the guy has gotten on, managed to start his big league career by getting on base in a ridiculous number of consecutive games. When did you realize that Kristian Campbell didn't just have nice traits, but remarkable ones that you were working with in trying to develop?
I think we're still trying to figure out where his ceiling is. Really lucky for a kid to come in early on once he was drafted and really just buy into the training, really buy into the willingness to make adjustments and challenge himself. I think pro ball is so unique because players are away from home. Players are with a group of really good players that maybe they haven't played with. Georgia Tech, obviously a really good school, really good players, but all of a sudden you're in Fort Myers. There's 20 other players that got drafted and they're all really good. And I think getting uncomfortable and willing to do some things training wise, whether that be in the weight room, whether that be in the batting cage, whether that be in the outfield or the infield, training in different ways and ways that maybe you haven't been used to is something that Kristian really embodied and a lot of our players embody. But I think Kristian was willing to fail, willing to struggle in those training environments to ultimately become better and prepare himself for the difficulties of the game. It's funny. I'm in Greenville, South Carolina now. It's April 16th, and Kristian Campbell was here at this point last year, and we were talking with some of the coaches and joking around. It's pretty amazing. We're about to watch him play in a big league game that night in Tampa against the Rays, and it's pretty amazing to see the trajectory. To predict how fast he would have been able to improve and develop, I think is really difficult to say. But again, the way he impacts the baseball, his ability to make good swing decisions, put the bat in the ball, and then just be an athlete in the batter's box and in the field, I think led us to believe that the success was going to come fast and consistently. And he has continued to let us know that he will be able to do that at the highest level.
So just to continue on Campbell, Alex and I talked about this a little earlier, and you said it best. Like we're not sure where his ceiling is, right? Because he's only played a couple seasons of high level baseball. Had like a year in college. He had really one full year in pro ball, and then now he's in the big leagues. And it's like you take these guys and you look at that and you look and you go, how do they sign him to this deal? Well, I think there is a base level of talent, like raw talent that he has that is so much higher than other people's base, right? And now there's the room for experience. Now there's the room for the growth. And to your point, you don't know where the ceiling is because I feel like his base level is so much higher than everyone else.
Yeah, I think Brez said this. You really place your bets on the players. The type of kid he is, the type of work ethic he is, his willingness to improve, and how he has been able to do that. We're really lucky to have a lot of great information, a lot of great tools, a lot of great people that work in the office that build different models, that build projections based on different qualities, different traits that players have, and their ability to do things consistently. And, for me and for the group, I think seeing Kristian do things at an incredibly high level consistently and have those skills be scalable to the big leagues are things that we're wanting to bet on, whether that be range in the outfield, range in the infield, the ability to hit the ball hard, make good swing decisions. Those are types of skills that provide a good baseline for a successful big leaguer. And if you peel the onion back, if you look at what big leaguers do really well over a long period of time, they have good range, they catch the baseball, they hit the ball hard, and give themselves opportunity for that success and impact for multiple years. So obviously there's a lot that goes into contracts and money that I certainly won't get into on here. I'll leave that to Brez and some of the more important people in this organization. But again, you place bets on certain things that you feel like can last and be sustained over time. And I think Kristian embodies a lot of those.
Again, that was Brian Abraham, head of Red Sox player development. You hear everything he's doing down in Greenville. Awesome. Kristian Campbell's not 23 yet. As he said a year ago, he's playing down there in South Carolina. Now he's playing in the bigs. 302 batting average, 900 OPS. Just absurd what he's doing at just 22 years old and just getting his major league career off.
I know. And to think that everything just got going. I mean, the kid's already 3 home runs and 6 RBIs in. And the best part about it is you didn't see him putting pressure on himself out the gate. You saw the fact that he just really wanted to translate everything he's been working on from training camp. He didn't hyper-focus on having a slow start to spring training and stuff. And then just comes in and like shifts this level of confidence. I mean, what is it the guys are doing?
Swinging through the roof. Yeah, like the camera making a movie, I guess, maybe Netflix cams. So that's all about Kristian Campbell.